Side by side we sway there in all the colors. Summer love, lonesome love, folded on the lawn chair in all the colors. Summer love, remember when we were getting nowhere fast, when the garden won't stop giving back. Honeysuckle, fresh cut grass. I could really use some stuff like that. Talk to me and tell me all that you've seen in all the colors. Summer love, memories washed in every shade of green in all the colors. Summer love, remember the lazy river day canoe.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I feel like I've never done an introduction in my videos and I'm really sorry, that's like so rude. Welcome back. If you don't know me, my name is Alice, also known as Elise. So I've been back on YouTube since February, March, and it's been really great. I've actually wanted to make this routine video for a really long time now because I've always been obsessed with making to-do lists for the day, because if I don't have that, I feel like I'm very disorganized and I have to have some sort of structure to my day. During the summer, I started doing a structured like daily routine, something that I can change up, because it's not like I have the same day every day. Like some days I go to work, some days I go to my other work. So it can be a bit stressful in the week trying to fit in, okay, I'm gonna do some work during this time I'm gonna do house chores, I'm gonna do meal prepping, I'm gonna do this and that. And it can be a bit hectic, so I love having a schedule. I love having my calendar with everything that I need to do. And I love having a daily to-do list, so I actually have it on my notes app. I won't lie, as much as I want to be organized, I still find it really difficult to be able to, you know, stay focused and prioritize important tasks. And sometimes, you know, the list just gets longer and longer and longer. I don't really sometimes I don't complete all the stuff that I want to do, so I've kind of been slowly becoming better at prioritizing. I try and get done the most tedious tasks in the beginning of the day. For example, today is a day off for me. It's not like all my days off I have the same routine. I do like this routine especially because you wake up early, I have time to get up and do some yoga and have my breakfast. I don't really go on my phone until around 9 a.m. I feel like everyone's awake by that time. I really enjoy having the time between 7 and 9 to just be in the moment, do a little bit of meditation and waking up and figuring out my day, and then slowly easing into the tasks that I have to get done. I like to structure my day in 3 parts. So the way that I split it is I do a few hours in the morning to get the more annoying tasks out of the way, the stuff that I've been kind of putting off for like a few days, a few weeks. So I give myself a 3-hour window to get these tasks done. Sometimes I'll put an alarm as well because I'll like forget. I like the challenge of being like, okay, at this time I have to finish this. And it's not to say everything I do is kind of tedious and annoying. Sometimes it's actually quite nice, like it's just doing a new drawing or it is writing something. Like for example, I have a few tracks from producers that I have to write for, and it's not that I've been putting it off because I don't want to do it. I do want to do it, but I've just not had the time because I'm working a lot every day. I have more than one job. Sometimes it just doesn't work. I can't just like I need to be able to be in the zone to do this kind of work. And then I'll have my lunch, and then I'll have a 5-hour block in the day, so from around 2 to 7 p.m. to get done other work, something that might take a little bit longer, like I'm doing a new drawing. Like if I have to record vocals and do multiple takes and do some comping, then I will do that. And then something that I've been doing recently in like the last 2 months that I find really important if not the most important, because I believe that mental health comes first, is that after I get all my work done during the day, I have a 2-hour period where I allow myself recreational time so I can do anything I want. So that could be reading a book or watching a series or FaceTiming a friend, skincare, painting my nails, whatever. I know that I have a tendency to overwork, and then it obviously leads to burnout, and then I become less creative, really exhausted. And obviously everybody's different. Everybody likes having their own routines and whatever works for them, but this is what works for me. I like to feel productive. I like ticking things off my checklists, but I do find it incredibly important to have that moment in the day where I can just do fuck all. You know what I mean? Even if I just want to lay in bed and do nothing, even if I just want to zone out, I'll do that, because I think it's important to just like kind of step out of a routine and just allow yourself to be human and to just enjoy. It was always really hard for me to do that because I always had this guilty feeling that if I wasn't working, then I wasn't being productive. I would just feel kind of shit. Like I would feel like I was being lazy, that I was, you know, wasting my time. But in the long run, it's just like, it's 2 hours of your day. It's not gonna kill you. It's gonna actually do you good. I like doing that during like the evening, because then it leads into me, you know, doing my night routine where I'm getting ready to go to bed. And then I actually go to bed feeling a lot more relaxed, because the last thing that I did in the day wasn't work. It was actually just chilling. That being said, it's not like I do this on every day off. Sometimes I actually do like working in the evening. It just really depends as well what mood I'm in. If I'm suddenly feeling very creative and motivated in the evening, and I want to, you know, do some video editing, or I want to write a song, especially with writing music, sometimes the inspiration will come in the middle of the night. What I'm saying is, I do love having some sort of structure to my life, but at the same time, I also think that it's important to be flexible. You know, anything can happen during the day, and I do not want to feel stressed and anxious. So I think it's nice to be able to change it up a bit, go with the flow. Basically, however you're feeling, that's what you should do. If you feel really tired, take a nap. If you feel hungry, make a snack. Trying to like not have tunnel vision mode, because I don't think it's healthy, and at least it doesn't work for me. Every time I tried being like, no, I can only do this during the day, I just end the day feeling way more exhausted. Even if I have completed my tasks, I don't feel good about it. I don't feel good with myself. So that's something that I'm learning, is to be able to be flexible, having a routine, but also having downtime, and, you know, working with my body. So it is 10 a.m. so until 1 p.m. when I break for lunch. I'm actually gonna look up some inspiration images for my art shop, which I am reopening soon, I hope. I don't even know how many years since I closed my store on Etsy. I put vacation mode, and then I just never logged back in. Life got a little bit hectic in the last year, and I'm slowly picking myself up again, and I'm feeling more inspired to get back into my art. I will always be an illustrator, so I want to get back into doing that. finished. I actually don't even know what I was trying to do here, but I felt like experimenting a little bit with my different Procreate brushes and then some of the ones that I purchased. It's been a really long time since I actually picked up my iPad and practiced drawing. I feel like I'm constantly second guessing what my style is, and I don't know, I felt like doing a little bit of mixed media here, so trying out different pens, pencils, textures. This is not finished, but it was a good experiment. Alright, so it's just past 1 o'clock now. It's 10 minutes past 1 o'clock. So I'm going to quickly make some lunch, and I need to meal prep a little bit for the next few days that I'm working. I'm just gonna make a really simple, quick meal that is easy to put together, easy to clean, and then we're gonna jump right back into another 5-hour chunk of other work. Hey everyone, so I'm currently sat outside. Sky is grey. It's like the weather's not bad though. It's like, you know, it's really not that cold. I honestly could have done probably without this jacket. And it's really nice out here. There's like no one around. I have this sort of empty, like open space where I live because today it's quite foggy. You can't really see, like you can't see the view, so it's a little bit sad, but anyway, I'm just sat here listening to a podcast, When You're Ready, This Is How You Heal by Brianna Wiest. I think that's how you pronounce her name. You know, I feel like I rarely get this time for myself these days. I'm working so much. I don't really get to just sit outside and do nothing and just chill and watch, you know, the landscape. I think it's also really important to leave the house like at least once a day. I cannot stay in the house all day. It makes me physically ill, so I have to go outside even if it's for just like a couple of minutes just to get some fresh air. And sometimes I like doing this actually before I have breakfast. Sometimes I'll make a smoothie and then I'll just go out for a bit and like go for a little walk. Today I didn't feel like doing that this morning, but I'm doing it now. I have to go to the store anyway to get some stuff, so I was like, may as well just go for a little walk too, listen to an audiobook and, you know, relax, and then I'll go back home and I will do some work. Hello and good evening. Welcome back to my room. I've made myself a tea. I'm gonna work a little bit on my music. I have to record some vocals for a track that a producer sent to me, so I'm gonna do that. I haven't written the lyrics. I only have like the melody, so I'm gonna try and do some stuff. If you haven't heard my song Fire Alarm, go listen to it. Play it on the radio. Go listen. This is where I record most of my songs. I'm gonna say I'm struggling a little bit with this track. Hey, like a Update, I have written my lyrics. I don't know why, but I prefer writing my lyrics on my phone versus writing it in a notebook. I've always wanted to be that person that writes in the notebook, but I think I just like writing it in my phone because I can like delete things and rewrite things. I don't know, it's just way more convenient. The downside is that if something happens to my phone and I lose all my things, then that would be a problem.